What's up? So that's going to be a tutorial on how to install my server Echoland for Anyland. Before that, let me explain to you exactly what Echoland is. So Echoland is an open source server for Anyland. You can access the archive, create areas, build things, and store items in inventory. Everything is saved locally on your own hard drive, with no external servers involved. That means you have full control over your data, and you won't need to worry about servers going down or losing access. Since it's open source, you are free to grab the code from GitHub, add features, and customize it however you like. The server is still in development, some smaller features are yet to be implemented, but it's already functional enough to support most useful gameplay. It's playable as is. Updates will be announced on the Anyland Discord, GitHub, and probably YouTube as well. If you'd rather not deal with GitHub, there's a direct link to download the Echoland.beta.zip file that I will upload on Google Drive. Download Docker. So, assuming you're using Windows, download for Windows, AMD 64. And then when it's done, install it. It's gonna ask you to restart, good. Then what you wanna do is to change your host file. So for that, right click your notepad and run as admin. And what you wanna do is open the, open the host file. It's going to be inside your system drive, Windows, System 32, drivers, etc. So the host file right here doesn't have any extension. That's the one. Double click it. Oh, wait. You saw nothing. Alright, so you're going to copy it and then just add these lines here. So also assuming that you're using the server on the same machine that you're going to run your game on. So if it's another machine, just change the IP corresponding to the server, save it, all fine. Alright, then also if you're using the Steam version, use this. If you're using the non-Steam client, use this instead, just because this has a hashtag, so it's not using the line here, because the Steam version is already using the images from the Steam artwork, which still work with the client, but this is going to rely on the images folder. So this is all the images that people used for their areas when they used images on things. So it's very important if you want things to show off properly, but it's not necessarily a very vital thing. It's not going to break if you don't use it. But yeah, so if you're using the non-Steam client, you need to download the images folder as well as the archive data. If you're using the Steam version, only the archive data is needed. So you're gonna go anywhere you want and create a new folder if my keyboard works. Alright, so I'm gonna call it Echoland. Alright, and then first thing I'm gonna download the zip. So this is going to download the actual server. So it's gonna be very light, like 3 megabytes. And right here, you're gonna want to extract it inside your server folder. So just like this. At the same time, download the archive data. As I don't know if you're using the Steam or the non-Steam version, download both, like data and images. So let's go. Alright, so good. Save that. Here. Alright. So that's my power tools opening. Alright. Okay. So I can move this away. So data. So the data folder must be inside the main folder of your server folder. So just like this. So it's going to be more than 1 million files, so it might take a while to open. Okay. So just extract the data folder inside your main folder, just like this. So that's going to definitely take a while, so I'll get back to you when it's done. Alright, now that data is extracted, you have to extract images. If you're using the non-Steam client. Alright. So that's exactly how your server folder is supposed to look. You have the data and images folders extracted. So in your main server folder, so as you can see, data has these subfolders. So now it's pretty much done. You just have to start Docker until you see exactly this, and then just double click on the start server.bat, and that will start the server. So as you can see, it will assign you with the person ID, and it will create a default area attached to the person ID, and then you just have to wait until the areas are indexing. It will create a cache folder, so when you restart the server next time, it will just be almost instant. So it will take like 3 seconds for the server to start. So that's it. I'll get back to you when that's done, and I'll be in Anyland showing exactly what works and what doesn't. Naked. Area is also naked. So let's see. I'll create myself a face. I like blue. So your inventory works. So you can create a new area. So cool. Well, sure. I can same thing. Can create things. So I'm going to show you something, and one of the issues that I have, if I go back to my home, so everything is going to work as it should, but if I try to go back to the newest created area, it's going to say that. It's fixable by restarting the server. I need to fix this. It will be fixed eventually, but if you restart the server, you can go back to your area for some reason. Bye!